And good evening. PJ Nelson here with you as we're kicking off a 2025 high school basketball season with the REMAX professionals. It's the Gillette REMAX Early Bird Basketball Tournament, and a whole bunch of squads have come to town as both of the Gillette high schools playing host from Thunder Basin to the Campbell County Camels, which is where we are right now for some varsity girls high school hoops action. Tip-off just coming up just around the corner. But I'll be joined also with Bubba. As Bubba, I just met Bubba. He said, hey, I'm going to be doing color commentary with you. And I said, fantastic. What's your name? He said, Bubba. I said, Bubba, I'm PJ. And he said, all right. And then he goes, where's my cell phone? Let me go find my phone. I said, you do that, Bubba. And we'll be waiting for you. No worries. So here we are. And thank you to Mercedes, as she is working the camera for those that are watching the broadcast. Other than that, we're coming at you on the radio dial, the good old-fashioned way, first and foremost. And we're live on KAML. Of course we are, because we're watching some Campbell County Camels high school. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Even throughout the football season, I couldn't get the gist of saying Campbell County Camel, Campbell County, you know. But anyway, tonight's matchup for these varsity girls Camels team is they're taking on Castleview. And as for, you know, if for those out there familiar with me, with who I am, I'm the new morning show, fairly new. Had a new morning show host on Fox Country, our country station at the Basin Radio Network. And then you might have heard my voice throughout the football season, opposite Chase Horsley, our sports director. And he's over at Thunder Basin, taking in the sights and scenes over there. But there was a varsity girls game earlier tonight, or today I should say, at 2:30. Century took on Scotts Bluff. Vic Wright was on the call with that one, and Century came out on top. And so we find ourselves now with the varsity girls varsity basketball. And again, it's the Campbell County Camels taking on Castleview, and then after this game, literally right after the game's over, like the one JV game just ended. Who was that? It was JV boys. It was Campbell County JV boys taking on Buffalo, and I don't think they were victorious. I believe they fell to Buffalo, but that's quite all right. It's not one in, you know, the season for itself is just getting, we're just taking off. We're just getting going. As for this tournament, it's a good question. Is it one and done? Is there a loser's bracket? All good questions. All things we'll find out as the broadcast continues. And just looking forward to some, because we're now in basketball season. One season after another. I don't call my seasons like everybody, you know, how most folks will be like, oh, it's winter, it's summer, it's spring. No, it goes by the sport. Here comes Bubba. He makes his way up the stairs. What's that, partner? How are you? I believe we're live and we're running. And joining me in the booth, color commentary, is Bubba. Bubba, how's it going, brother?
Man, basketball season is here. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Looking forward to we had a whole bunch of, you know, we had solid football to entertain us, some solid football action to entertain us between the two Gillette high schools.
Yeah, a great season for the Camels. They were a player away or two from winning the state championship against a great Sheridan team. Yeah, they had a fun season. It was fun to watch them all year.
Yeah, you know what? As for Campbell County Camels, as for the gals, I don't know how they fared last year, but I do know the boys' game, which is coming up right after this one. I mean, the Campbell County Camels are the defending state 4A state champs, are they not?
Yes, sir.
For hoops.
I mean, a great bunch of kids last year, but man, they're returning some studs, and they're adding some nice pieces for this year's team. So it's going to be fun to watch the boys and the girls. I know Coach Luchet and Anderson are excited for this season, and we'll see what transpires.
Hey, Bubba, since this is we just met, and then we're just off and running, right?
Hey, man, this is my first time in the booth right here.
Is that right?
Not being on the coaching side, doing an interview after the game. So as far as doing color, this is it. I'm a rookie.
Yeah, you and me both, at least
I'm
here.
A rook.
It's all brand new.
Yes, sir.
You can't treat it the same. I'm a student of the game.
Let's go.
Whether we're in the press box or we're down on the floor. But this makes me miss it. Makes me miss it very much, but it's still fun to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm excited to be up here, different angle. I think I might have all the answers from this angle right here.
Absolutely.
I can do the scrutinizing instead of being scrutinized.
We don't need hindsight up here, do we?
Yeah, by golly. We're a minute away.
Yep. So just under a minute and counting and the season will be officially kicking off with tip-off between, again, the Campbell County Camels girls. Is it Lady Camels?
Lady Camels.
And the Lady Camels taking on Castleview.
Yeah. Bunch of big girls down there out of Colorado.
Castleview's a Colorado school.
Colorado school, and a ton of height. It should be exciting. I know Coach Luchen's going to have her girls scrapping. She's talking with her. She's excited about the way they've been practicing and getting after each other in practice. And it's always good to start playing a team with different colored jerseys. So I know the girls are excited. And, we're 10 seconds from tip-off here.
Man, oh, man, just like that. And we'll be off and running. So excited to see what the Lady Camels have in store for their squad. And they'll be rocking, again, for those, they're rocking the all-white unis tonight. And Castleview, Colorado. Castleview, what's their, we're recognizing the national anthem. Hey, that's one fine job. What a way to tip off, not kick off, but essentially we could use either or. But tip off the season for some Wyoming, well, not just Wyoming, because we're taking on a Colorado squad, but Wyoming, Colorado high school hoops action. Some varsity girls. Again, the Castleview. Castleview's come to town. They're rocking their all-red unis, and our Lady Camels rocking their all-white uniforms on this. Man, this is a dynamite facility right here. But as for, to answer that question, the link to watch the game, again, we're on 97.3 on the good old-fashioned radio on KAML. But we also, you can find us on our YouTube channel, which is just search Basin Radio Network. Basin Radio Network, you can then watch. You can also tune in and watch. Also, jump online. You can go to basinradionetwork.com. But as for as they're announcing their starting lineups. And here come the Lady Camels. Man, oh man, the hype is in it. Cheerleaders are all standing on top of cheerleaders. So, Bubba, when it comes to the Campbell County Camels high school sports, what is your, if I'm just meeting you, which I am, you're generally the football, basketball coach?
Yeah, I coach basketball here since I came back in '99. Grew up here, so the Castle. I remember coming to the camps when I was 8 years old in this gym.
It's wild.
So I'm definitely biased when it comes to this gym, which said what a great facility. But yeah, I love it. I mean, the Castle of Chaos is what I call it. They went away
Castle
from
of
that
Chaos,
because it used to get crazy.
I believe it.
Home games and this whole side would just be bouncing. Sometimes they'd have to. I mean, the fire marshal would come in and shut us down until we pulled guys out. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun environment. It gets nice and loud in here, and then the Gillette faithful, man, they love.
They show up, don't they?
Yeah,
they come out for their football. That's for sure. I was got to see that from one Friday to the next. So here we go. And Lady Camels tip off just about underway, and here we are. And tip off at center court. Oh. As they're going right to left, Castleview on your radio dial, again wearing their all red. And they're just they're not setting up much of an offense just yet. A little bit of a motion play there. They're settling things down. Camels playing some nice defense here underneath. And she goes from a long ball, but the bank was open. It's open late tonight.
Yeah, top of the key three off the bank. I mean, that's good defense by the Camels. Unfortunately, they got the kiss off the grass.
Right, and Camels just tried to snap back, and we're off on their three-point attempt. But here we go, back the other way. Here comes number 10 for the Lady Camels. She gives it down to the corner. Number 12 for three. No good, just off the other side of the rim, and Castleview picks it up, almost loses it. They're going to have that nervous early game jitters, you know?
Yep, they got to find themselves here. That's
the fun of it.
Early, oh yeah.
Yeah. And so here we go. 4 for Castleview, gets it down low, and number 1, which I didn't.
Kenna Walker picked up the foul. They got caught behind in the defense there. Kenna's a scrappy girl. I mean, she's
a scrappy.
She is, and she's she don't get in foul trouble. Coach Lucent needs her on the floor, so hopefully she doesn't pick up any more here early in the.
Right on. Bubba, do me a favor. Just keep holding it down like you're doing, just because I'm going to swap this with that.
All right. First free throw is no good. It's 3-0 right now. SaberCats. 7 to go. Lining up her second free throw. And that one's good, so it's 4-0. The SaberCats are up here early in the game. They're picking up full court. Good job by Kenna. Coming back to get it. Crosses it over, get a layup, no call there, and SaberCats get the board, and they're heading the other way.
And here they go. And here, what is there? Did you say the SaberCat?
SaberCats, yep.
I like it. That's unique.
Oh yeah.
And so they're not getting much of an offense going, but some movement and dishes down low to the block down low, but just a whole lot of misses from underneath. Back up up top, and she penetrates top of the key, dishes down low to the left block, and that's an easy 2 points right there, Bubba.
It is. They're big in there, so Campbell's gonna have to figure it out. They're gonna have to front back and help, and
the size difference is definitely.
Them. Yep, that's a big team.
Yes, it is. So here we are, the Lady Camels. And top of the key, setting something up. Again, wearing their all white. They're going left to right on your radio dial. And Isabel Stewart tried to. They got tipped. Coach would say, go with the bounce pass, right?
With the bounce pass, yeah, or overhead on the skip. Get it over all those hands. We don't want, as Coach Curry used to say, leather does not penetrate flesh.
No, it does not.
And a science teacher in Lucent says the molecules are too close together
yes,
for that.
They are, right. So here they go. The inbound from the left sideline. And the Lady Camels looking to penetrate. Number 12. Oh, she got a good drive, but that size comes in handy for Castleview, but they just lost it out of bounds. Yeah, that was a clean block.
Big.
And I'll tell you, that's going to be hard to score down low with girls with that size.
Yep. Coach Lucent mentions their defense. That's where they hang their hat. And they're going to have to get a little pressure and force turnovers and get some stuff in transition. It's going to make their offense much easier.
Offense sells tickets, my 7th grade coach used to say, and defense wins championships.
Right.
And I was like, Coach Bradley, you sure about that? Of course he was right. And they called
a travel up top.
Was that a walk, Bubba?
She might have picked up her foot. You know, I always tell the kids if it looks funny, it is funny. The refs might call it, so just clean up how it looks, and you'll probably be all right.
Right. And watch how you react. So here comes Castleview. Top of the key goes to the left, to the wing, number 3. Oh, nice on the other side with the backside screen. Eyeshide.
Yeah, good job by the Camels. They get scored on, but they get it out quick and transition and got themselves an advantage and look right underneath and got the foul call. So, great job.
And I think we're going to take a quick timeout. And we have 5:15 on the clock. The Lady Camels still sitting at 0, but they'll get their first bucket here momentarily. I imagine as they'll be at the free throw line here momentarily. But 8-0, the visiting SaberCats up. 5:15 left in this first period. And that was was it a 30-second timeout?
30-second. I think Luch is talking about little defensive adjustments. She's upset right now with a couple little communication error stuff, and she's ironing that out. And this is early, and there's a lot of ball game left. So Camel girls are going to come right back and get a couple stops, I feel like.
Yes, they will. They seem to be, they're at least getting at it. When you get the ball down low like that and you got that size difference, you got to get those girls up in the air. Give everything you got to a pump fake, to a head fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll figure it out because we can't simulate this stuff. The girls can't in practice because we don't have 3 6+ girls in practice.
That's right.
That was pretty right there. I like that.
That was a good stroke, and that's the first point for their 2025 season. And we're off and running.
Pretty. Didn't touch the rim.
Nope.
Nice shot.
Beautiful. Nothing but the bottom of that nylon. And Callie Eyeshide with the first 2 points
freshman,
for the Camels. She's a freshman.
Let's go.
And, I think she might have stepped out of bounds. Found number 2 on the arc for 3, and she drops it. Number 2 for Castleview. Do you have a Castleview? Did you get one? I did. Bubba?
The roster, I don't have it.
No, you're okay, boy. One of those things.
Yeah, it was good. It was a baseline drive into a drift there, and these girls are well coached. I could tell from the SaberCat. They know what they're doing. They're getting to their spots. They've played a lot. Coach Luch saw them this summer, and they knew what we were in for, a dogfight, and that's why you get these early tough games in the season.
Absolutely. A lot of penetration on defense, too, or playing close. So picking up her dribble up top, and that's going to happen. Telegraphed your pass when you picked up your dribble, and that quick 2-point steal converted into a quick bucket. 13-2, SaberCats leading. But here come the Lady Camels. Number 10 driving on the right side. She tries to cross with a Euro step, and she got it to drop, didn't she, Bubba?
She did. That's a great attack. Again, gave up a score, but their transition, attack the press, maybe is the best way to go at it.
Mm-hmm.
Being aggressive against aggression, that's going to be over and back.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Good pressure by the Camels.
It was either that or a fumble, forward progress.
Over and back, man.
Good old-fashioned.
Little ball pressure. Marley was up in her and caused a little chaos, and
that was a good catch.
Forced a bad pass and over and back, and the Camels get the ball back here and they make a little run.
Yeah, they do. There will be inbounding on the sideline there. Just about midcourt, they're setting up for their inbound play. Inbounding for the Camels. She gets it into 21. 21, dribbling, looking for some penetration. She picks it up, and she's looking. 33 comes and gets it. Top of the key. And, she gives it on just a give and go. And quick hands, and who had the quicker hands? It was Castleview. Here they come back the other way, right to the left on your radio dial. And, good hands on defense from that true freshman. Eyeshot, good hands on that, but they called her on a reach.
Yeah. Good ball pressure. Tips are a good thing. Good stuff happens with that ball pressure and get some active hands and some tips. Unfortunately, just got a little piece of the arm there.
Yeah. I like the intent. I like the aggressiveness, though, for sure. Yeah. So right down low to the big girls, and they give it back out beyond the arc. She gives it back down low to her big-time post down there, number 21. She does a turnaround, goes up with her left hand. Coach would have been proud, except she missed it. Defense all over it. Castleview just intercepts the pass. Number 2, Feeds it back into the key. 20 with a, in and out. So she's down in the corner, number 2 for Castleview. Kicks it up to number 4 outside the arc. She goes for the bank on the 3, Bubba. Doesn't get it. 21 for the Lady Camels. Picks up the ball and wants to get it out of there. Get it out of there. Way to get your head up. So here we go. Looking underneath. Good pass. Eyeshide to finish with her left.
Nice left. Yep. Great eyes. They're attacking that pressure.
So they're seeing Castleview is going to be playing this fast-paced game, and they can match him with the speed. It's the size that's going to be the issue.
Yeah, there's long arms out there in those passing
I'll tell you.
So, our girls are going to figure it out and attack it, just like they did right there. It made it look easy.
Absolutely. The way that basketball's played this day and age, we know that size it's not a dagger anymore.
My golly. I'll take the size of the heart anytime.
Amen, bro. I like that. And we got one called underneath, a foul, and so the clock will stop. 2:53 on the clock. And to the free throw line, Castleview.
13-6 SaberCats. Do we have a scoreboard clock or scoreboard on the video?
No, we do not.
Okay. Well, we'll have to keep saying the score.
Yeah, like just keep it as if we're forget that it's a video. We'll talk like it's radio.
By golly, that's right, because there's probably some just listening.
That's exactly right. So for those watching on our live stream, we apologize for that. But we'll keep you informed as to what the score is along the way. And again, just under 3 minutes left here in this first period. And as Bubba just said, 13-6. Free throw in and out for Castleview, and Camels get it. And here they come. Top of the key, 12, and they're trying to get their offense going. 12 gives the 10, 10 gives the 13. I'll get to know their names here eventually.
Yep. Good look by
21, good penetration. And it'll stay here. So it was just, I guess that was clean. But I liked it. I liked the drive to the hole. She might have, I mean, what more can you do? It would have been nice to be able to dish it off to somebody cutting to the hole, but if you don't know what's happening.
We say we attack the heart, the middle of that key, and that's just what she did. But when this team does a great job of collapsing. And so that's where you got to find the open shot.
That was a good-looking stroke right there. It really was. But it is in and out for the Lady Camels. And here come Castleview, right to left on your radio dial. Wherein they're all red, Lady Camels, and they're all white. And 11 come to the top of the key. She has a kick out. They're running just a motion, but they go up for a 3.
Let's go.
Misses the air ball, and here we go the other way.
Yep. Force the shot we wanted, and we're attacking back.
She's maybe going to penetrate. Brings it back out. 21 at the elbow and has 12 in the corner. Oh, she goes across step mid-key, and they call her a Castleview foul. Will that go to the free throw line? I believe so.
Yep, you'll probably hear me talk analytics a lot, maybe too much.
Please do.
Going to the free throw line is the most efficient way. Uncontested layups is number 2. Wide open threes is 3.
Right.
Middies are about last.
Yes, sir.
Contested, so it knocks the first one down.
You
and that is, you shoot 60%, you're at 1.2 points per possession, which is good.
It works out.
Yeah, you're shooting 70%, 1.4. You want to stay around above 1, you're good. If you're scoring 1 point per possession, you're doing good. So
taking one of the 2.
You get to the line, you get 60%. You're doing well. So this is a great job attacking. That's what you got to do.
3 points or free throws, and she drains that second one.
Both down.
And so here they are, 8 to 13, 2:05 and counting. Clock is ticking. 33 on the shot clock. Not that we've had any issues with the shot clock. 11 from a deep 3 from the
another bank.
Goodness, boss.
All right, another bank. That's a shot you want. It's like you live with that. You say we live.
Yeah.
And then now come down. It's percentages. It's not going to happen all night long.
Absolutely. So here come the Lady Camels. They're on the baseline. 15. She kicks it back out to 21. 21 from the corner with a 3. Got a look. We kind of hit the side of the backboard. Might have been tipped, but either way, here come the Castleview back the other way. And number 4 on the left side wing. She takes the baseline. Go. They went to double team her. What did you just say? Wide open layups?
Yep, layups and free throws.
Layups and free throws, and Castleview just had.
And open threes, so they're going to the line now, 16 to 8 with 1:30 to go in the first.
Mm-hmm.
And good help, but it's five girls got to see it and work together. And the help didn't help the help on that case, and they got themselves an easy look. And then when you got the big advantage, you end up giving up layups and free throws. So
yes, you do. And I mean,
but they're not hitting them, so
no, that's a good thing. Ball don't lie, is what they say, right? So we'll see what happens here. She misses her first one. And up goes the second. And it also falls out. And a loose ball for a little bit, but the Lady Camels recover, and here they come.
It's not taking them long to get down the court.
A little too high, a little too far.
Threw a cross court over the head, but, they're attacking and they're getting down the court and they're getting to their spots. They're spacing.
I could see what she was looking for. I mean, that was a wide open thing.
Open girl. She made the right play, just too high. So they're doing the right things, and they'll get this stuff ironed out.
And a lucky fan gets to go home with a ball. Just kidding. They always ask for him back.
Yeah.
So here comes Castleview as they're coming up the left side of the left side sideline, and they're keeping outside the arc for the most part. Just a lot of back and forth. And good hands by the Lady Camels. If they got a trap down here in the bottom corner, and they lucked out.
Yeah, Kenna got a good piece of that. Brady boasts about her active hands and scrappiness.
And then there's some more active hands down low, and Castleview swings it down underneath. Yeah, they're just kind of winging it around. Just looking
fly
for a
around,
grab.
force a tough shot, and off and running we go.
Yep. So about even numbers, and 20's going to stop and give it to 10 for the Lady Camels. Lady Camels, 10, point guard. She kind of slows it down. Ooh, got a jump step and a stop, and they're going to call her for a walk. Yeah, it kind of looked like that hop was a little bit.
Picked it up before she put the pivot down, but I like the aggression.
Yeah, me too. And the athleticism. That is it. That's not tough. I mean, in this day and age, the jump stop, they don't let you get away with it like they used to.
Yeah.
You would almost think a jump stop is traveling. It's not. It's just about that step after.
Right.
Oh, here she comes.
The girls cause another turnover.
Oh, and Kenna's underneath, and she got fouled. Yeah, I was going to say.
To the line we go. This is what I'm talking about. The Camel girls are hang their head on defense, and their defense can get some offense here. So they go down. Anytime you get a live ball turnover like that, you're going down, you're getting a layup or free throw because you have a huge advantage already after the turnover. So you don't have to run offense, and this is what the Camel
get them to commit a foul.
Yep.
So she does off the back of the rim for that first one. 8-16, half of a minute left, 32.8 to be exact on the clock. And here she comes with her second free throw.
Kenna knocks it down.
And that cuts the lead to 5 for Castleview as they inbound. But we got full court pressure from the Camels. And they get over half court. 11 just comes up and pulls up, and off the back of the rim underneath, they got that big height. They got that height advantage underneath. So they get it back outside the arc. Takes another three.
Bella.
Yep.
Here go the Camels. Get it out. They got an advantage again. 13 seconds in the quarter.
And just under 10 and counting. 10 flips it to 21. 21, hearing everybody counting down the clock. Has a nice Euro step across the middle of the key. She gets it to drop. And amen. I like it, buddy.
2 seconds, little step through, great ball fake, step through, old school right there. I tell you, I coached boys my whole life, but girls fundamental, they love that move right there. The old jump stop, ball fake, do the step through, get to the side, and she got a clean look at it. Because
they make up for what guys might have an advantage in certain areas. They make up for in other areas to get their game up there. And it was 0-8 just about 5 minutes ago, and now we're sitting at 11-16 at the end of the first quarter. Lady Camels have come back with a vengeance, but still down 5 to the SaberCats of Castleview, Colorado. And we welcome all the squads to town as they'll be here for the next couple days. It's all part of the kickoff to the season 2025 Gillette REMAX Early Bird Basketball Tournament. And I know there's always a big, I've told just having been here just this last half a year for the most part, not even, but that there's always a big tournament, basketball here that,
Yeah, you got this early bird REMAX here, and their Energy Classic was the big one.
That's what it was. I think I heard a lot about.
And they're starting that back up next year, and I know a lot of Camel and Gillette folks are
excited about that.
Excited about that. Yep.
Would that just be a matter of just brings in? Is it more teams for the most part?
So it's a bracket tournament. So you bring in 8 teams, so it's kind of like a state tournament. And it's bracketed. You win, you move. Right?
When to move on.
Left.
Okay.
And one time in the girls' side, I think we had 7 or 8 teams out of the top 20 in the country. So 8 of the teams, they were all ranked, basically.
And all
top
here,
20.
going at it.
And they're all here. Number 1 and 2 played. Linwood, California versus Tennessee.
It's a whole lot of fun to watch this.
Oh, yeah. Great basketball.
And that's what we'll have. Bubba and I will be calling that was some boys varsity high school basketball coming up after this game. As the defending state champs for 4A in the state of Wyoming will be taking the floor. But right now, it's the Lady Camels. And here we go. Second quarter underway. 3 falls short, but good hands underneath. Come on, refs. Where were you on that?
Hey, they got the look they wanted. Princeton offense, back screen, swing it once, and got a little pin down and got the open look. Didn't go, but you got advantage, and it gives you a chance to get a rebound because they're trying to scramble and to get back in position. And maybe got fouled on that putback.
I think a little bit. The ball just went straight up, and she didn't shoot it like that. Good hands underneath by Lady Camels. Number 12 gets her hand in there, and so here they come.
That's what the Lady Camels do. Defense, man.
A deep three, good-looking stroke, and just missed it off the back, up front of the rim, backboard. She might have been trying to bank it. That's a good-looking three-point shot, though.
Oh, yeah. It's also Camel basketball. You miss a three, come down. If you're open next time, let it fly again.
That's right.
And that's what she did. And if she's open this time, man, she's going to let it fly.
7:13 on the clock here in the second quarter. And the Camels at 11. Lady Camels, that is. And the Lady Sabercats, 16. And 21. Bringing it up left to right on your radio dial. And she looks to penetrate. She goes right in the middle of the lane and gives it back out top. And so they're keeping it on the arc. Number 20, she's checked into the game. Is that Marley Materi?
Yep, Materi.
Materi. Oh,
good take.
Very good take from Taryn Haugen as she crossed into the lane and had a nice little, and good
steal.
Defense by 13. Isabella Stewart.
Yep.
And it just kind of goes right back to, it was a loose ball. Castleview picks it back up, and they're going right to left. And number 2 being untested all the way down. Lady Camels, kind of a miscommunication there. They thought someone was going to step up. I think Bubba, what would you do there? You coach it as
tough. A lot of times we say bluff, try to make them a little bit indecisive. So you kind of bluff like you're going to stop
it's
them.
like a soccer,
and force it.
the penalty shot.
A little tweak, see what they do.
21 from beyond the arc for the Lady Camels, and she falls just short. And they're going to sub in. So 2 substitutes come in for the Lady Camels, 1 for Castleview. 13 will take a breather, and so will 21.
Coach Lucien does a nice job of her subbing rotations. They keep them fresh because they get after it and just play so hard and give them a minute or 2 rest and then puts them back in. So she got some fresh girls coming in ready to get after it.
Absolutely, you get the fresh legs going because they're playing full court defense and they're hustling. I'll tell you what, for shots they're making up for missed shots with hustle, and they're still sticking around in this game.
Kenna got the box out. I think she got the over the back there. She's giving up about 8 inches, but she battled for position and
yes, she did,
and got it.
If you get that good box out, that's what it's about.
Yeah,
doesn't matter the size
early
difference.
Position, that's right. So I take heart and brains over that big anytime.
You see that ball go up, you put a body on somebody, they say, crash the boards.
Yes,
Here come the Lady Camels. As 12 gives the 10, 10 pulls up. Oh, I thought she was going to pull up for a 3. She gets to the elbow, 33. Go, give and take, nice. And we got over the back. Yeah, I would say that was a bit of a body.
Yeah. Kenna gave it up to the high post to Martinson, and Martinson found her on a little back cut.
Yes, she did.
And you're at the rim, getting the layup or back to the line, so...
Take them free throws, some free points, potentially. 5:48 on the clock here in the second quarter. And she drains the first one. 14 on the scoreboard for the Lady Camels. And some more substitutes.
Yep, keeping them fresh.
Indeed. When you got a bench, that's worthwhile, you got to get them in.
Yep. And early season, too, is the time to find your identity and who can play and what they can...
Absolutely.
What they can do and see where the pieces fit. And we got a violation, looks like on the Sabercats, so we're going to get another shot at this. Perfect.
Oh, it was a lane violation.
So that doesn't count as a miss, and Ken's going to like her extra shot here.
Boom. Up, in and out. She hits it off just to the right of the rim.
Yeah, it came off the pinky finger.
Yep. So here comes Castleview. And she dribbled out of bounds. Was it off the Lady Camels?
Got a piece of it, yeah. Okay. Active hands, tipped it out. But
still that
Lady
good defense.
Camels are disruptive. Saber can't get into their stuff really, which is it's good to see.
That's what you want, right?
A little more satisfied with the way they're playing defense. That first time out, it mentioned she's going to make some adjustments, and I've seen these girls have, and we're going to be in for a dogfight here.
Good one so far. 5:38 on the clock. PJ Nelson here with you, along with Bubba. I call him Coach.
It's all good. Bubba or Coach. I go by both, and that's about all I go by.
You go what?
Papa, I guess I'm a grandpa. I go by Papa, and I go by Pops.
Yeah, go by a lot of things.
Depends
on who it is, right?
Yeah, some of them are bad names.
Yeah, I know. You ask my wife. She doesn't call me PJ. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
But 5:38 again on the clock, and there was a timeout called, Coach. I don't know who called that timeout, but either way, the girls getting a breather as they're figuring some things out. So how long has the head coach of the Lady Camels been the head coach?
Good question. Lucien, she won state. She was over at Thunder and got the first state championship for Thunder Basin, I think in any sport.
For the Lady Bolts.
And that would have been around maybe just before COVID, year before COVID.
2019, 2018.
Yeah, maybe 19, because 20 I think it got called. So maybe in 19, and then she came over here. So around 5 years-ish, I would say.
So when they go up against each other, there's always, do you call it bad blood? I mean,
I don't know.
This all used to be one school, you know?
Yeah. I would say it's a good rivalry.
It's a good rivalry, yeah. I can't imagine what it would be like to have an in-town rivalry. And then you also have each other to root for if one of you gets knocked out, you know what I mean? These kids all grow up together. It doesn't matter what side of town from the other. So here we go. Castleview with the one and with the take, man, she had a strong take right down the middle of the lane and
gave up the middle drive there, right-handed. That's kind of a
and
it's one of those things that you want to really not give up, and we did because it just puts so much stress on the defense when you go down the middle. You can't really help off because they dump it for layups. So
smart play by number one there too. She went right at it. So Lady Campbell's looking to get some substitutes in.
It's a good-looking shot, but it's in and out. Now, there's a little story behind these rims. They were the best rims in the state by far, maybe the country.
Right? Don't lie.
No, it's unbelievable. Like, if you have any type of touch at all, they were just, it's like a vacuum. It would suck it in, man. Like, it was awesome. And we got new rims. Yeah, we got new rims, and they are stiff, as we'd say. I mean, they are.
We need the fellas to jump on there and start hanging from them a little bit, break them in.
Yeah, she makes the second and puts them up 5. But, they're definitely stiff. And the boys I know, talking with them, they weren't too excited about it. But, we're not that mentally weak. I wouldn't think that's going to affect you. We just turned it over.
Yeah, Castleview with the good defense. I mean, they're going shot for shot with defense back and forth from one side, from one team to the other. But for those just joining us, the Lady Sabercats 19, Lady Camels 14, and Sabercats inbounding ball baseline, and here they go. Just watch for the underneath. It's right there. It was wide open.
Yeah, so it's the old screen to screener, weak side block. It's one thing we don't give up is a weak side block and an inbound. And I know by state tournament, Coach Luchin ain't gonna let her girls give that one up. This is early.
That's right.
And there's a lot to put in at this time. They've only had like 9-10 practices or something like that.
They will, and good take 10 as she kicks it back out to 33 for 3 and in and out.
Play.
So did I. And big time offensive rebound underneath.
By side, yep.
Yeah, she just, and you said that's a true freshman.
Yeah, true freshman.
She got good size.
She's ready for battle. I like it. McKenna got that easy shot, and like I mentioned, you get an advantage shot, you got a great chance for offensive board, and they found another.
So pick and roll, and she goes up with her left, and she misses it. 20 for the Lady Camels, picks up the missed shot. She gives it to 12, and do they got numbers? She's looking underneath. 10, good hands, as she's going to finish underneath. There it is. My fault, Kenna. I let all of our listeners think you finished that, but some Castleview defense stepped up.
Sabercat girl.
Yes, she did.
Kid.
Oh, that was about a walk if she didn't get that little bit of a tip to her player
Bella
there.
Martinson, great block.
Another
Camel's
steal.
Going the other way.
Yep. And here they come. 12 on the arc here on the right side wing. She goes to the top of the key, kicks it to 20. Over on the wing, and she's going to penetrate. She's going to drive, and another just swatting their shots. The taller Castleview players. And here they come. As 30, I couldn't even see whose number that was.
Kind of riding her down the lane.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Got her in mid-shot.
So
go to the free throw line. 3:49 on the clock. 14-21. No, folks, it's basketball. I promise. Even though it sounds like a football score. Not that there's anything bizarre about it, but 14-21 just sounds like a football score, right? My mind works off 7s, 6s.
Sabercats missed another free throw, so it's keeping the Lady Camels in the game. I know Coach Lutzens, we talk about attacking the paint like we did down there, and then it becomes decision-making time. Do I have an easy shot or not? The big girl's there, so that's when the old ball fakes come and attack, and the other 4 girls got to move and get open.
That's right.
And they're going to figure this out. I think that's what Coach Lutzens mentioned to her right there. And if you miss it or get blocked, hustle back on
That's it.
I think that's the
no one's
got her arm around her,
don't focus on it because no one else is focused on it.
Yeah. You missed it, you got blocked, who cares?
Got a jump ball underneath, Coach. And it will stay. Castleview gets the arrow. They get the advantage of the arrow for the jump ball. Is missed that free. Was it a free throw?
It was a free throw, yeah.
And they just tied it up there. And so baseline, watch that underneath. Instead of giving it right underneath to the block, it comes out to the arc. The inbounder for Castleview, she pops back out, gets it on the outside of the arc, swings it up top to number 11, back over to Castleview's number 2, and she gives it to big girl down low. Number 1 goes for the backboard and goes far on the shot. 33 with the rebound for the Lady Camels, and she gives it to their point guard. Kenna Walker. Kenna Walker comes down. Kenna seems to be cool, calm, collected, composed the way she plays basketball.
She is, yep.
So, and she's just waiting, letting things play out. And 15, making some movement. Players staying moving. That's good. That's good. Go get it. Go get it. That's what you want to do. Oh, Kenna with the very athletic play to tip that, keep it in bounds, and still they called it the other way. She must have stepped on the line.
Yep, just a little indecisive. The spacing wasn't great there.
No, they got a hand on it.
Sure, yep.
So as it was going out of bounds, she got it tipped back in, but I guess she stepped on the sideline. Castleview, number 2, she has the ball. Up top, she picks up her dribble, gives a pump fake, nothing going, and she kicks it out to her teammate, number 11. Number 1 for Castleview takes it. This girl can play. She can drive as well. She goes to dish it off as she gets down, and she gives it to the left block. Left block gives it back out to the arc. We got a walk. Coach, that was a walk.
Took an extra step, but the Camels kept fighting and got the board, and looks like we drew the foul, and we're... Yeah, that's the third team foul, I think, on the SaberCats. It's nice with that 5, when you get pick up 5 on the other team now, where they switch that, where there's no more 1-and-1. So each quarter, the foul set.
That's right.
Reset, and if you get to the 5,
you're in foul trouble. Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5 minutes left in the quarter, and you're shooting 2
that's
free
points.
throws.
That's right.
So that's what I said. Most efficient way.
It's one and one, right?
2 shots.
Oh, it's automatically 2 now.
2 shots.
I thought that was when I played. It was 1-and-1.
Just last
you had
year
to earn
changed.
that second one.
Yeah, that's right. No, it's 2 shots. So right now we're 2 fouls away from that. So let's stay aggressive and hopefully get some more cheap ones from the line.
Absolutely, those free throws. 14-21, 2:49 left here in the first half of this first game for the Lady Camels of Campbell County High School. And the 2025 season has officially been underway for just about one half of basketball. 21, top of the arc. She's looking. Somebody come help her get it. And 10 gives it to the elbow. She's looking as they're running their offense. 21 gives it a little bit of hesitation. Goes next. Nice drive. Oh, she gets her own from underneath the hoop, Coach. That's hard to make that layup.
There's 4 reds around, so
that's right.
Again, that's where the other 4 white girls. You got to get open, show your face,
help
do
her
a little
out.
Ball fake or 2, and find it.
Well, we'll stay.
Man, I love the scrap out of these Lady Camels, man. A lot of old boards.
Yeah, they're not afraid to run, right?
No, they're not.
So the inbound goes out to Aishai, 13, top of the arc. And she's just kind of, taking her time, gives a little pump fake, gets it outside. 15's down in the corner. She brings it back out up top. And 10, good cut. Great. Jenna?
Kenna,
my fault.
Does
Kenna.
a great job of back cutting when she's denied. That's a great feel for that.
You can tell she's got basketball in her blood a little bit. Has the feel of the court. Read. Some girls, some guys, they just have it,
Yeah, she had a great feel for the game.
Absolutely. So Castleview, here they come. 15 tries to drive left and just didn't want to get her shot blocked. So she kind of threw a little bit of a funkiness into her shot, and it threw it over the rim. And so here come the Lady Camels.
Great defense, forcing the shot you want. A 12-footer that's heavily contested.
And 21, as she comes in, she gets a swinging from the outside, and she's going, man, in and out, Bubba. That's been in and out.
Yep.
It's these rims. I do blame these rims.
Getting to the heart, yeah. Built-in excuse. I hate excuses, but we'll use it.
They told us. They warned us.
Yeah.
So Castleview gives it down low to one of their big girls, one of the many big girls, as they do. They have a major height advantage when it comes to size-wise, but not the size of the heart, as Bubba was saying. Heck no.
Golly. Let's go.
14-21, just over a minute left. Clock is ticking. And 21 for the Lady Camels. She brings it back out, gives it to Kenna. Kenna goes for the long 3. Kenna's then back up on defense as she was a little short on that 3, but it was a good look. It was definitely a good look.
Open. You got to let it fly, baby. Let it fly.
It's the deep threes, and everyone, you would have seen some playing game like this back when I was playing. My coach would have been losing his mind. This is how the game's played now.
Baby, it is how it's played.
And they make those. They make the shots, too.
Way for decades.
Oh, we got a kick on the ball, or we got to reach?
Yep. That's our 4th team foul with 40, so that's not going to hurt.
No, with only 40 seconds left.
The girls have strung some good defensive possessions together here. It's forcing those contested middies, and that haven't been close. It's making our defensive rebounding situation nice, and that sparks the break. So
absolutely.
One more stop here, and they might go for one shot. And,
they cut this lead from 7 to
go to 5 or 4.
Yeah, just 2 or 3 possessions. Yes, it would. You said it. And so inbound from the sideline right here at midcourt. Midcourt comes in. They're down in the corner. 11 for Castleview.
Kenna with another steal.
Kenna, yeah, she just sees it, reads it, telegraph the pass. She's going to be swinging in there like a free safety. And here comes Lady Campbell. Oh, she's got it. Oh, I liked it. Man, that's a good-looking shot.
Yep. And Martinson
hers will fall. The moment that first one falls, that you get her that'll be a hot hand, I'm sure.
Yep,
that's a good-looking stroke. 21 for Castleview. She goes to penetrate, gives it back because they're just running a motion up top. I think they're
foul
just
now.
Yeah.
So 10 seconds. Now they're shooting.
And so that's just a testament to how they've been playing defense up close and personal this whole first half. And I think they were just trying to run off the clock, but the Lady Camels are still like, yeah, aggressive. So it does send her to the free throw line. Lady Sabercats.
11 seconds to go, but it's easier to pull back. Like, you want that aggression. Coach Luchen's got them playing hard and up in their face, and then it's like, okay,
right.
10 seconds, they're 30 feet from the hoop.
Yeah.
Now
you got to make sure you tell them, though, that too, you know?
Back. Yeah, they'll learn it. And,
yeah.
And, it's early in the year. All that stuff's going to be learned, so they're not going to be doing
It'll be
that
second
in the state
nature.
tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, there's 10 seconds. Now we're just playing solid. We don't need a steal.
Nope. No, they're very much still in this
risk
game.
Risk-reward stuff, but they missed Sabercats missing their free throws. So,
man, you talked about the importance of the free throw line, of the charity stripe.
They're not shooting good.
No, they're not. But I'll find out. At halftime, I'll have some stats we'll recap that. 10 seconds and counting. And Castleview missed the free throw, got it back. The Lady Camels just tipped it from going out of bounds back into bounds. And matter of fact, it's going to be.
Hustle by Kenna.
Yeah, 4.7 left on the clock.
So we got time, plenty of time. I tell the kids, you can get all the way to the rim and a pass. Every dribble, every pass is basically a second. You can get
Keep
there.
That in mind.
You can get there full court
Boom.
in 4. Oop, travel.
Yeah, right off the rip. So Castleview, still playing up close and personal defense.
I like to catch that one on the run. She caught it with her back to the hoop, so you catch that thing on the run, you can see people coming. And
Coach throwing some people in real quick with 3.7 left.
I'd be trying to avoid.
As a coach, what is that? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Possibly.
Why?
Maybe a rebound,
Well, there's a method to the madness, that much I know. And 2 seconds, 1 second, deep three. Oh, my word.
Good defense. Again, you live.
Don't let my biasness show. But
great shot at the buzzer. Had a pretty clean look.
Well, Coach, so we're going into halftime. First half for the Lady Camels, solid basketball. Down 10, 14, 24. Castleview goes in with the lead, but still a whole lot of basketball. A whole another second half of basketball to be played.
Ton of basketball, yeah. They're playing good defense. 2 bank threes, and that buzzer beater's 9 of their
Leave it to the buzzer beater.
Yeah, the buzzer beater. And it's tough because you go in now, that just kind of magnifies everything that's been going on. It hurts a little bit worse.
Indeed. It does.
A little momentum. But
I just couldn't believe it. And I could see it coming. I could see,
Yeah, the rhythm of it.
She could have thrown it with her eyes closed, I felt like. So the cheerleaders are out in full effect as well, entertaining the crowd. And we're going to have some stats coming up here momentarily. Let me see if I can find some commercials, because we got to pay some bills. And Bubba and I will take a breather as well, but we'll be back with you. It's the Basin Radio Network, Gillette REMAX Early Bird 2025 High School Basketball Tournament. Some teams have come to town. They filled up a few of the hotels we got here. And we've got some high school basketball action all day today, all day tomorrow, and all day Saturday for this REMAX Professional Early Bird Basketball Tournament. And again, PJ Nelson here with you, along with Coach Bubba.
Yes, sir.
Coach Bubba, I dig it, man. I hope you're here. You're with me all weekend. I hope so, bro.
I'm around, man.
I like it.
I said anytime in town, I'll jump on the air.
Nice. Well, I'm glad Chase got a hold of you, because I was like, when you got to be a one-man band, you're going to do a whole lot of talking to yourself. But let me see what we got. And here we are, P.J. Nelson, joining me, Coach Bubba. Coach, what's the last name?
Ladke.
Ladke?
Yes, sir.
Ladke. I'm sure folks are familiar with that name, and I'm now very familiar with it, too, as he's joining me in the booth and doing one fine job of doing some color commentary and helping me not shoot myself in the foot so many times in a row. And
we're learning together.
Yeah, right. Well, I've called many a basketball game, but it's just a matter of it's not like the game's any different from one state to another. It's played the same.
Yeah.
But
and where are you coming from?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, at least that's the same. You know, sports stay the same.
Yeah.
They're coming home. So they're going to switch it up as they do from one half to the other, going left to right on the radio
dial.
Got
the bounce there on the stiff
yes,
rims we're talking
right.
about. You know.
Yep.
The shooter's touch.
And drops the first one, 15-24, as they trail the Lady Sabercats of Castleview, Colorado. And they're going left to right. The Sabercats, as she missed that second free throw, 15-24, again trailing to the Sabercats, and the Sabercats setting up an offense, number 3 for the all red, because they're in their all red. Again, the Lady Camels in their all white, and tries to give the dish down low. And these girls, they're big girls. They definitely have an advantage on the height. It's just evident.
100%. They're trying to get it inside, but the Camel girls are taking it away
I'm
for us. Another
you.
Tough three.
And
Attacking the paint.
Great look underneath, and 33 can't hold on to it, but Eyeshide comes up, and she gets her hand on it, hits it out of bounds. That wasn't a penalty, was it?
Again, got it up quick, 3 seconds, and they're at the rim, and
you made
just mishandled it.
Excellent point when you were talking about just the size difference. They'll make up for. You can always make up for it somehow, you know. And it's not about just going in and fouling them. It's right. Just get your hands in where you can.
Yep, just keeping playing behind here.
Yep, like that right there, perfectly portrayed defense, and that's from one of the smaller players on the Campbell squad with that being Kenna.
Yeah, Kenna's scrappy. Right there, I think she was plants her feet. She probably could have taken the charge. When she caught it, she was 6-8 feet away, and that girl did just lowered her shoulder and went right at her, and we got caught putting our hands down in the cookie jar, and then now we're sending them to the line.
A little bit. But they looked about the same height, didn't they, there for the drive for a moment.
Hey.
6:57 on the clock, and Castleview on the free throw line, 0 for 1 for that one. And see if they drop this one or not. Taking her time. Nice little stroke, and she sinks the second.
She's got great rotation on that thing. Yeah, I don't think we're going to foul her too often.
That's a good point. Make mental note of that for the girls on the floor. And Kenna with the ball, they're just hustling from one side to the other, and they bring the ball down fast. 12 top of the key. She finds Kenna in the corner. That's a reach as she comes across the lane. And 21 goes baseline, gives it up 13. Eyeshide from about 5-10 feet away, 6 feet from the middle of the key.
Yep.
And she had a good look at it, but just bounced off the back of the rim.
Good offense. They went to their dribble drive stuff, and they attacked the gaps, and they moved it around until they got the look they wanted and just didn't make it.
You're absolutely right. The movement, it's nice. She's got some good hands on Eyeshide. You know, and just because a player is able to get her hand around and get it in front, that's not always a reach, Coach, right?
Right. Yeah, she's a half a step behind. So if you're just not quite in position, that's where you pick up those fouls. And so she's about a half a step out of position and drew one there.
So here they go from an inbound on the baseline, and they're looking at a play from the arc as they got it on the outside. She swings it. Number 4 gives it from Castleview. Man, she just... And Eyeshide was like, go ahead, take it. You want to get in position to take that deep of a shot, and no way it's going to fall.
Yep,
she guessed correctly.
A couple and good box outs there, and we're heading the other way.
Yes, we are. 21 gives it over to 12 as they're pushing their offenses. They did it all first half. Girls trying to miscommunication right there. That's all that was.
Yeah, they weren't sure what they're in, if they're going to their princess stuff or the dribble drive.
First
so they
game.
like to throw it in the high post, or they in their little weave action right off, and they just look, like you said, miscue, and
that's
what are we in? And that stuff, again, is going to get ironed out.
There's
a big learning curve. And, again, Luch is 2 minutes in. She's got 3 new girls coming ready to roll.
Yep. Fresh legs on the floor, and inbound on the sideline here. And here come left to right on your radio dial. The Sabercats, the Lady Sabercats of Castleview. And 2, she stepped out, Coach. And I almost called her brother's name, Eyeshide, with the ball. And she's got good hands on the ball, and she's bringing it down all the way. She goes baseline. She goes underneath. She goes for the reverse. Doesn't get it. Gets her own rebound, and we got a jump ball. That should be Lady Camel ball because it was, they got it.
I think we got it at the half. So it's going to be their ball. Great take by Bella.
Yes,
going baseline, and then it becomes a decision.
She went coast to coast and baseline.
Yeah, got the board and says, I'm going all the way, and I love it.
Took it.
But right when she got underneath the hoop, okay, how easy is this shot?
Right.
It's going to end up being a tough shot, so then you got to make a decision. You're going to ball fake, jump stop, you're going to find the open person.
I saw what she was trying to at least get accomplished, and coach giving her a breather too, though. She's playing hard, so you got to. But here come Castleview looking to get down low. And
front and back.
Yep, no bounce pass there. And when you have that, you're going to have an interception, so to speak. And here come the Lady Camels going right to left on your radio dial. Pull up for three.
Got it.
All day long. That's that good-looking stroke from number 12.
3 in a row. Let's go. The next one's going in. You got to have that mindset as a shooter, and she's got it. I love it.
You know, and don't beat yourself up on missed shots, especially when you know you're a shooter. You got to take your shots. Coaches will tell you that, too. It's like, all right, just don't get stuck in your head. Just hit that shot you need to hit so we can get going.
Yep.
And that's what she just did. 18-26, 4:54 on the clock and counting. Number 2 for Castleview with the ball on the wing, and she tries to go baseline. And Kenna,
it's had her third.
Kenna was tempted to do the reach around, tap it around, but they're going to call that also. And I always hated that they would call that as a reach. If I was able to get your dribble on the backside, Bubba,
tip,
they used to let that fly, and they don't anymore.
Getting out of position.
I'm like, how did I reach?
Coach Luton's not going to buy that. Yeah.
You know, the game adapts. It does.
Unfortunately, when you're out of position, they're going to probably call it over half the time.
So they're inbound from the baseline. Number 1, who has quite the presence for the SaberCats. She makes her presence felt underneath as she's part of the girls with major height. And, man, just not a good-looking shot, but she followed and got her own rebound and then mishandled it and goes out of bounds, but it's going to stay here.
Yeah, she missed everything on that 3, and those are the ones, those long, hard rebounds. If you can get those, you're heading the other way with a big advantage, but we didn't get that board, and so they keep it, and they got the ball underneath.
It's nice when it bounces like it did and missed everything, and it was like just a bounce pass to herself. And she goes up with her left too strong, misses it. Number 1 follows, misses that underneath, so we just got up and down, up and down. All you see is white jerseys just trying to get down, and now we're running the other way.
They're scrapping in there, and they're getting the boards they need to.
You can tell Coach says hustle a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. We're not walking in this game. This is a running game. Another jump ball underneath.
Yeah, now it's our ball. Coach Luch, you're gonna if you're not on the court, I mean, if you don't hustle, you're not going to get on the court with her.
You're not going to play.
I mean, you're not going to play. You got to be able to do it in practice every single day, and then obviously in the game. If you take any type of risk,
wants to
you're going to be sitting on the bench. That's the best motivator.
There's 4 quarters to run.
Yeah.
We run all 4. So inbound from baseline goes.
Steal by Bella.
Yep, absolutely. I shied. She's back. Oh, no, that's not I shied. That's my fault. I shied.
Bella Stewart, man. But she sealed that girl like, give me the rock. I'm going to do some work right here.
That was a clean-looking left right there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That was good hands. 20 coming up behind Castleview. Oh, good hands from 21 as well. Man, they are scrappy defenders.
They're disrupting their offense here.
Keep them go straight up and down.
Good
I like it.
That time by Bella.
Nice. 13 playing really solid for the Lady Camels.
Bella made a decision there. Instead of reaching, she was a half step out of position. She didn't go for the steal, and she went back and got in position, walled up, forced a tough shot. Now it's our ball.
Yes, it is. 3:49, and they've cut the lead to 6 to the SaberCats. 26 to the Lady Camels. They're right there. They're hollering at them. They're just right behind them.
Yep, see where we're getting in. Looks like Lucian's got a little set called here.
No full
Prince
court
and stuff,
defense.
little high post.
Yep.
Little scissor action. Got the clean look from 3.
I liked it. She went back for the bank, a little too strong. Oh, pull it back, right back up. 12, no, she gives it to 21 in the corner for 21, goes to baseline, and she gets hit. Goes for the and 1, but instead she'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Going at them, I love it. Go with the big girls, get them in foul trouble, get to the line, and now that's their second or third in this quarter.
That was her, yes, you're correct.
Second, okay.
As I thought 12 was going to take that 3 again, but she was very selfless player, not selfish, and dished off, had the baseline. And
staple of Lady Camel Girl basketball is, pass up a good shot for a great one and unselfishly.
If you see something closer, get it to it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So timeout on the floor, and the 3 refs are convening underneath the 1 hoop. I believe they're talking about the rims, Coach. Like, these rims are a pain in the butt.
A lot of rebounds. Work on that box out. And just so you know, Coach Lucian is my sister.
Are you kidding, dude?
And she's my sister.
Oh, so, that's awesome. So hoops runs through.
Oh, it runs through.
The blood.
It runs deep.
Yes.
And her toughness, it's showing her players are tough, and that's a lot of reasons because of her. I tell a story when she was about 5, and I was like,
Are you
9.
older? Is she younger?
Yeah, I was 9. And we're up. My dad played a lot of softball, and easy way for me to make money, I'd have her lift her shirt up, see her belly button. I'd have my buddies throw rocks at her stomach, and I'd say,
Are you kidding me, dude?
I'll buy you candy. If not, you give me. And they throw rocks as hard as they can. She might have got cut and bleed. I don't know if I should tell this story, but she wouldn't cry.
It's a badass story. I'm not kidding.
Cry.
Part of my language, but that's tough as nails.
I've seen her break her nose and pop it back in, playing down in Phoenix. Is she the
only girl of a bunch of brothers?
I got an older sister.
Oh, okay.
She's pretty tough too. She was Wyoming Athlete of the Year. She could run, she could hoop, and
goodness, man.
And Brady could do both too. Coach Lucent ran and hooped, and she was tough. And her players played tough, just like her. And practices are tough, and they love it, and they love her.
Lady Campbell seemed to be playing, and they're listening to her, and she's coaching them well, and she's got her team back within 5 of this lead from the Lady Sabercats. And they do not go down without a fight. That much we can tell. So her second one from the free throw line. No, she got her first one, missed the second, follow, got it. No.
She took an extra step, barely. Just a little one, but a great hustle. Bella, I'll tell you what, Bella Martin, man, she plays hard. She goes after those rebounds, keeps it alive.
I didn't even see that happening. And
someone else comes and helps up. She don't get the rebound in the book. But by keeping it alive, if someone else comes and helps out and cleans up, man, there's a rebound for the Camels and another chance at it. But unfortunately, it took a little step.
Yep, and she almost had that and one. So here comes, they have a full court. They are pressuring full court defense-wise. Not full court press, but they are playing full court man. Yeah. And so they're looking to set up. Castleview gives it to, number 11 for Castleview. Oh, that's a lazy pass.
Out. Great steal.
Great steal from 21. Oh, she Euro steps her way over. And it just goes in and out.
Yep.
Those
Great
rims,
move.
They are stiff rims, aren't they?
Okay, there's that reach in when you're 91.5 feet from the pressure and that decision making. That's not the one you want to give up. But they're one foul away from the bonus, so we'll give them that. But we got 3 minutes to go, so now we really don't want to foul 90 feet from the hoop and put them back to the line.
I do love that aspect, though. It starts over at each quarter.
Yeah. Oh,
it keeps the game honest.
Yeah, I was wondering how it was going to play out, and I liked it. Last year I got to coach it for one season.
Good hands by 12. Not letting her over. Let's count 10 seconds. Where are we counting? I don't see any refs' arms moving.
Forced a turnover still. Ball pressure.
Oh, and just like that, Aisha did not know. She had no one to tell her that someone was coming up behind her. A whole lot of hollering as the gym slowly filling up. And, she's going to dribble. Hey.
A little late on the switch. A step-up screen. These girls like to run it. It's a good little action, a two-man game on the side. And
Aisha takes a shot as well, but the foul comes on her. But that was a collision.
Going to the line. We'll see if the refs, they should be buzzed here.
Well, I don't think
they're going.
Oh, they are.
Their 5th foul.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Coach.
Yep, 15 fouls. So
I was going to say.
The line
so to see if they can pull a couple from the charity stripe.
Those cheap ones, 90 feet, because now we're giving up these free throws here.
And for the next 2.5 minutes.
Be a killer,
Yep. So your typical foul will send them to the free throw line. That's a lot of arc on the ball from 15 feet away. And that's number 2 at the free throw line for Castleview.
The coach is losing his mind over there.
They could see that ball from Castleview. I could believe it.
She got that one.
She drained that one. That's a good-looking arc.
Yeah.
More arc. And that one falls. 2:37 and counting on the clock, and left to right, or right to left on your radio dial. And the all-white is the Lady Camels. And 21, juke and jiving, and she's hitting every button on the controller. And gets that little dish off. That was underneath, and that was a good-looking basketball right there.
Yeah, she attacked that gap. They went back to their dribble drive stuff. And
pulled over that other defender.
They call it the dunker spot down there.
Dunker spot.
You go opposite the drive, and we go down the middle. She goes the other side.
That's it.
The help comes, and she dumped it over. That was executed to
draw
perfection.
The help, and if it comes over, I dish it. If not, I keep it, and I go up.
It was a great read,
Easy
perfect timing, great pass.
And that cuts the lead to 4. 2:25 on the clock as Castleview inbounds the ball, and they're going down the floor. 4 gives it back in mid-court right here at half court. Number 2 has the ball. She goes to the wing, and she picks up her dribble. Oh, good hustle by 21. She gets around her defender, and 20 keeps it. Oh, go all day numbers. Pull foul. She draws the foul. She goes baseline 20 for Lady Camels. That's big-time basketball right there.
It is. I tell you what, they guarded that step-up screen good. We're just talking about. They switched it, and we're outsized underneath. Now we got the point guard guarding their 6'3" girl, but she's around front. Ball pressure gets tipped, and we're heading the other way.
I would have been shocked had they not blown the whistle there, too. 20.
She got bailed out.
Yeah.
I mean,
3 red jerseys around her. Exactly.
Just got shoved in the back.
So a little strong in her first one, but that's okay. See if she can drop this second one. 2:07 on the clock as we're sitting still for the moment in this third period here. Third quarter, rather. I don't like the word period. That's how It's not a basketball word. Second free throw falls, and we've got a one possession ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So much for that 0-8 score. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was yesterday. That was last year.
Reached in.
Coach Bubba, you were saying it the whole time. Just don't foul, don't foul.
Yeah.
Keep in front of your defender.
Coming.
But it's an exciting game, and you're going to go for the ball. You can't help it as a defender. You're not trying to hit an arm. You're not trying to, and but to go straight up and down, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And that is hard to do when you're moving your feet. Castleview at the free throw line. 2:02 on the clock. And she misses. Kicks it back out. And here come the Lady Camels. Oh, she found...
Boom.
Nice. Boom. Good ball movement. Pass, the pass
4
underneath.
seconds. They push it up. 3 girls running. They get themselves a layup. Great find by Kenna.
That was it. Bite them back quick. And then now they're back on defense. And number 4 for Castleview gives it to her teammate up top. And number 2, she's going to go. They step over to help. No.
Good help.
That was solid help.
From the backside, we fouled. We didn't need to.
Was it a foul, Coach?
Probably from behind, yeah.
A little bit. Something from the angle we couldn't see from.
That's one of those things. Maya came over and did a great job helping. We say escape the paint, get outside the paint. They're shooting a 4 or 5 footer over long arms there, and it's going to be a tough shot. And you live with that, and you get rebound and go.
Right. Hope for that miss right there.
That little bit of dog in you don't want to give up anything, so she just gives a little bump from behind and sends her the line. But she missed that one as well.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
She did. She didn't miss. The ball doesn't lie.
Yeah, so much for that analytic stuff with free throws. For the Lady Sabercats, it's not the 60% 1.2 points possession. They're at about 30%, I would say. So 0.6. So right now it's Lady Camels. It's good strategies to foul, I guess.
Statistically speaking, you will fall out of the category where the stats won't matter.
Yeah, she made the second, so it's 0.5. So they're right at 1. It's kind of a neutral. I think Coach Luch would rather be a little below 1 point per possession for their defense.
Absolutely.
They're probably out right now.
So the Lady Camels are looking to get some penetration as Kenna gives it out to number 12 had a good-looking shot from the corner.
That's the shot you want. Attack the paint, find the open person.
And she's got no numbers here. She goes, and 20 just wraps her up.
Got the steal again.
Way to keep your head up.
2-on-1.
And we got numbers.
Good look. Got excited, overthrew her by a half a step.
Just the littlest bit.
Turned it over, but man, I love it.
That was hustle from one end of the floor to the other.
They're heading out, yep. As soon as we get the ball, we got girls flying. Let's go get a layup, and they've executed that quite a bit. Unfortunately, that one's just a little bit too far.
Just out in front. She almost had it. And just out for fingertips, and so baseline inbound. Oh, right. She telegraphed her pass, gives it right to 20. 20 comes in for the reverse, just misses, and underneath is number 1. She's there always to clean up.
Great steal. That's where you're underneath. You got a decision to make. Do I throw it up over my head or do I find somebody? And that's where the teammate needs to maybe show a face,
show something,
talk, and then so I don't just shoot
come to
crazy
the ball.
Thing
Come to the
over
ball.
My head. I'm going to find someone open, and said that'll come. They'll figure that out. They're still finding each other, and
there's a comfortability level when it comes to dribbling in a live game. It's not like practice, like even something as simple as dribbling, and this goes for guys too. You got to be, it's just one of those things where you find yourself stuck picking up your dribble. And a lot can unravel when the ball's just being held, So Castleview misses their first one again. 30-26, 4-point lead for Castleview. She misses her second, misses them both. And Bella. 13 gives it to 12. Bella gives it to 12's looking for that. She's got that good-looking three-point stroke. 47.9 on the clock, and the refs blow the ball dead. 30-26, 4-point lead for the Sabercats of Castleview. And this has been a dogfight. 13. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit more.
Yeah,
just
need
a little bit more.
There. You could
get the whole backside.
Yeah, the whole backside. You could miss it by
Let it bounce.
10 feet, and that's all right.
Yeah.
But that was a great steal by Bella.
So here we are back the other way. The all-red uniforms for Castleview as they've got possession of the ball, and they're running. Oh, she doesn't give it to Emotion. That was like RPO action right there. She decided to keep it.
Yep.
And dribbles it. It's going to stay.
Yep, and that's one of those things. There's a foul. We're in good position right there. I tell you, the Lady Camels doing a good job guarding that step-up screen. Just decision-making on the fouls. You're in position. There's no need to foul. She's not at any threat of scoring. You just want to keep them off the line if we can. But
if there was any major differences, it's the height thing, and I'm sure your sister touched on it. Was they practiced all week, and they have made that not seem like an issue.
No, it's not. Girls
so these girls, the Lady Camels, are walking just as tall as the taller players. So
battling on the boards, they're doing a good job.
Heck yeah. 10 has been all over the floor. That girl can just run and run and run. It's amazing me, the endurance. I can't remember when I used to have it. It's been so long ago. So over the back, but that's okay. 33 saves it. Don't ever save it under your own hoop. But she's just trying to be a team player.
Yep.
And 10. Here comes Kenna. Kenna comes flying in and gets the board. And so here we come. 15 and counting on the clock. 15 seconds, that is. 21 gets a pump fake, goes left, and she finishes.
Great take.
31-28.
With the left, over the big girl.
And we got one possession game. 3, 2. I don't think.
Good decision. Kenna's playing smart.
She gets her shot up, and no, it's not. They're not going to get that buzzer beater, Coach.
Hey, 3-point game, 31-28. Right, got them where we want them.
Absolutely, they do. Might as well just. So we're going into the fourth quarter here for the REMAX Professionals Gillette Early Bird Basketball Tournament. This is day one of this 3-day tournament to kick off the 2025 basketball season for both the guys and the gals. And again, PJ Nelson here with Bubba. I'm going to call him Coach, though. Coach
Bub. It's all good, man. Coach Bubba, Bubs, whatever.
Coach Bubba, would you, if I played for you, would you be okay with your players calling you Bubba? Heck
no.
They
do.
Do they really?
They do.
You let them do that?
They do, yeah.
I like it.
And I'm an old school guy, but I was also, I don't know, Mike, I'm a mix of a lot of stuff. I don't even know what.
Yeah, man, I'm a mutt, my friend, yeah.
Yeah, like players, coach, I let them hey, what should we run here? I like my guys to be decision makers on the court, so I don't have to do the coaching. And
I would have loved to have played for a coach like you, my friend.
Let the guys make the decisions, and usually they know where the advantage is. And so-and-so, let's get so-and-so. Let's run this flare because they're sagging on that, and we're going to have an easy look for whoever, one of your shooters. And when you got that, you got good teams. And I know Coach Luchen's going to have her girls playing that way here down the stretch. And I like the way they're guarding, man. They're getting after these girls and taking a lot of the saber catch stuff away from them.
And they're well aware of the fact that after 3 quarters of basketball that they can hang with this team just like they could any other team, regardless of any height advantage or what have you. And I'm not familiar with anybody's record last year, how many returning seniors or juniors or starters that they have. But we've got an evenly matched up team game right here.
It's a great basketball game here to start the season off.
8 minutes to play, and here we go. Half court inbound from the sideline, and number 2 for Castleview gives it, almost loses that with a little bit wild of a pass. Got double team on one of the bigger girls for Castleview, back up top. 2 gives it to 4. 4 gives it, swings it out to the left. Again, going left to right in your radio dial. See, there's a pickup dribble, Coach. Just one of those little things that I know over time they'll stop doing. You know, because you want to keep that dribble if you can, or maintain it.
Mm-hmm. Lady Camels right there. They didn't even get the ball inside the 3-point line. They're just pressuring. Took them out of their stuff. They tried 2 different actions. Couldn't get to it.
They're in their head.
Now we're going the
Here's
other
Kenna.
way.
She's open for a 3.
Great look.
Yes, it was 21. Oh, come on, that's a body. I hope my biasness didn't shine through there.
There it is.
But I'd say it the other way, too.
Yeah, it took them 4 seconds again to get a wide open 3. And with the advantage, that's where you got the best rebounding opportunities, and we got another one. So we're taking it out here.
Baseline play. She's got players moving. Kenna, she goes into her own bench, saving her own pass.
That's early in the year stuff. Not don't know the plays very well. You get about a day and a half to practice those. You're trying to get your defense.
Is that all?
Set.
A day and a half?
Coach Luke, I don't think, is working a lot on her sets right now in rebounds. They probably put it in.
Yeah, you're right.
Twice. She might be in a different position.
Some girls from last season might remember, but not all of them.
Yeah.
So Castleview with the look, number 2 from deep beyond the arc, and we've got a jump ball on the floor as they're scrapping. 21 on the floor. They're not afraid to hit the floor. I'll tell you, the girls in the white.
Just like Coach Luchin.
And look at that.
She had more floor burns than anyone.
And
Rockwell. She'll find someone who'll get on the floor.
That's what it is.
Here comes Martinson. She's not scared to get on the floor herself, man. Big girl, but she flies around and gets boards and loose balls. Great team player, a great attitude.
I like it. So you can tell what she was looking for during tryouts. Yep, rodeo tough. I hear that a lot out this way.
By golly.
PJ Nelson along with Coach Bubba. We are holding down the press box here at Campbell County High School, watching this game underway. Kenna gets her pass blocked right back to her. She goes right back up, 21. There we go. They're eventually going to blow the whistle, because you can't have the ball going up like that and having players hitting the floor and not think that there's some type of body, something going on,
Yep. Going back to the line.
Just natural physics would say, something happened. And so 21 did get Kenna's cleaned up Kenna's
Kenna got
miss.
by her girl, got the advantage, forced help, which opens up rebounding lanes, like I've mentioned.
It's all right.
How many times already? Missed the first, but
Got to get the second if you can. If not, you just try to get the ball back, get your rebound, or get back on defense. Plenty of basketball left to be played. 6:43 on the clock, and 28-31. Lady Camels. Oh no, they just cut that lead to 2. So she splits the pair, and here comes Castleview. Is there? And your sister's got a full court press on. And a little spin from 15.
Over and back. Good ball pressure.
And setting the screen up top. 4 goes to penetrate, bounces back with the hesitation, and she goes long on that ball. And way to just rip that out of there.
Skills are flying around.
She goes with the bounce pass. That was smart play, smart basketball. She misses number 1 underneath. Athletic player, but she has not been sinking her buckets at all tonight. And that's because of the defense that from the girls in all white. Oh, right underneath. Not even a bounce pass needed. 13 with the cross step. That was
nice.
That was a very good-looking move.
Good move.
Kenna comes through as she zooms in. 12 from beyond the arc. She falls through. 13 underneath. She falls.
Ooh, great hustle. You got to have possession when you go down for travel. I'm not sure she had
No,
possession.
she did not.
Down. I don't think she quite had it.
And I thought it was only you can't get back. I thought you can't get back up. Is what makes it a travel.
If you go down with the ball, it's a travel, or if you get back up. And I thought she was bobbling as she went down.
That she was. And she was just trying to get possession of the ball.
Great hustle by Bella. They got 3-4 good looks there, that possession. I mean, it's good stuff by Lady Camels.
We've got a 2-point game here, and the host to the Castleview Sabercats would be the Campbell County Lady Camels, that is. And so there's number 1. I was just talking about how her buckets weren't falling.
Deep possession. We haven't been giving up deep possession much. They got to their spot and put in a little lefty layup on us.
That lead, 5:35 on the clock. Time keeps on ticking. Number 10 for the Lady Camels. Cool, calm, collected. She gets a backdoor cut from 21. Good hands from 21, and that's going to stay for sure.
We got lucky there. It's a good back cut. I think Kenna would want that one back.
Yeah, it was kind of she saw it at the last moment.
It's a long throw to make, and great hustle to get.
She did get it there.
Back, yeah.
21 was able to fight for it, and now she's 21's inbounding underneath baseline. 13 hits the corner. She goes top of the key, and 1 just rips it away. Let her miss it. There it is. Sorry, Coach, I had to say it. And she goes deep, finds Kenna down in the baseline. She swings it out, 12 from beyond the arc. That looks a little long. 13 waiting for it.
That
was a pass. That was a pass, my
Bella
friend.
on the weak side, and Bella puts it in. Man, we're at a 2-point game.
I thought it was a shot, but no, I was wrong. 15 with the spin move, goes mid-key, and she gets a little jumper.
Tough.
Yeah, where'd she come from?
Spinderella right there, man.
Spinderella.
Spinderella back to her left.
Hit the circle button. NBA 2K. 21 for Lady Camels has the ball. She's waiting for something to get set up. She goes towards Kenna. Kenna over on the wing. She's in.
Yeah, spacing's not good here. 3 of us over there in the corner. And
they did try to get something going. Yeah. 1 getting on the base. And she got one. Yeah. Number 1 just, I should have never made that comment. 4:31 on the clock. And number 1. She's one of the bigger girls for Castleview.
Yeah, she's good.
She is solid.
She's strong. I mean,
very strong.
You can see her deltoids and her biceps and triceps from here, and she's got.
What are those? What do they call those? Are those muscles? Is that muscles?
Muscles, yeah.
I didn't know there was muscles in those parts of the arm.
Man. Tough, but yeah, the turnovers. They're the easy ones the other way. You can't get your defense set, and we give up the end one here. So
Coach, 31-37, 4:31 on the clock. Clock is stopped as they are taking a breather. And I would say generally we'd be taking a breather ourselves and throwing it to a spot break, but I don't have any commercials to play.
Well, we're sponsored by the REMAX here, by golly.
Oh gosh, heck yeah!
Qdoba on some ad, by golly. So we got
by golly,
Qdoba and
Coach.
Yeah, the chicken bowl special. Let's go. Get that hot stuff. I'm a spicy guy, so let's get some spice up in there.
Just not while I'm working. Just not while we're live on the air. I can't have that stuff.
None of that.
After a game, absolutely, I'll go ham on some spicy stuff. So you've got the Sabercats of Castleview. Are they considered to be, how far away is Castleview?
I think it's south side of Denver, so it's probably 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-6 hours. I'm not positive though. It might Saber.
And the bar.
Or is it in Fort Collins, which is 4 hours? I don't know.
Fort Collins.
4 or 5. Yeah.
Is that,
That's north side of Denver, probably an hour north of Denver.
On this part of the country, I didn't realize.
There's the Sabercats, but I think that's Fossil Ridge in Fort Collins, or Sabercats. So I think this is, down south side Denver. But
South side of Denver. That's crazy to say. I forget that I moved way out west, and I'm only a handful of hours from Denver. I used to be 4 or 5 hours from Cincinnati. Now I'm 4 or 5 hours from Denver. So they did.
Down 7 to 4:30, man.
Yeah.
We got to get a bucket here.
And Lady Camels looking to set something up, and 21 gives to 20. 20 swings it across, or 20 swings it to 21. 21 goes up, 13 follows. She gets the rebound. She's all over offensive boards.
Man, you gotta love it.
And she gets it over. And here we go. Plenty on the shot clock. Ooh, good look at the shot. 13 goes for the board. I thought she was going to get another offensive board, but she didn't. But here come them red jerseys, but the white ones are already back waiting for them. Got a substitution waiting to come in. 21 just keeping number 2 just dribbling right in front, and they're going to try to just waste time. You know that's what they're. Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, you had that little bit of a 2.5 third into that third step where you pick up the dribble, and it's like,
Yep.
You only can see it in slow-mo, but our eyes, I know we're good enough up here.
Mm-hmm. Good job by Lady Camels there.
We don't need to
Stepping in
replay.
On the help side to kind of cause confusion. She picked up her foot.
Yeah, she did. And so here come the Lady Camels. Number 10 dishes to 21. 21 comes up, a backside screen for 10. 10 comes swinging back around. They're looking for Kenneth to come back out on the arc at 13 underneath. And there's that height advantage that comes into play. They've had a lot of blocks tonight, but 20, little long. 21 goes to save it, and it hits the ref.
Great look by the Camels. They ran their Princeton stuff over to a cross screen and got Bella right to the rim there, right to her spot.
Give me,
the
me
length is
hip to the what's Princeton?
So, I mean, it's a high post offense, and then you can go away, you can cut through,
it wasn't
go
anything
away and screen like what happened there. You can go over the top of who you throw it to. Still by Kenna. We need a bucket here. A little turnover should lead to an easy one.
Castleview's point guard dribbled right off her foot, right into Kenna's hands. As Kenna's she picks up she's a scrapper. Finds 14 in the key. She gets it back. Oh, she goes up for the layup. And ref calls the ball dead.
Got a piece of her arm there. Missed one. She'd like to have back. And
so it's gonna remain Castleview ball. 3 minutes, 3 seconds on the clock. Number 33 checks in for the Camels. And on the floor right now, number 10, 21, 33, 13, and 12 in the white unis for the Lady Camels. Possession-wise, here comes Castleview, and they're all red. And we got all sorts of a situation right here where there was a 3-way screen or no communication from Castleview's offense.
No, we had a steal there, and again, we got reaching where it's going to be bumped off Castleview's head. We would have got it, but we just...
It was like a conversion of,
we bump in and get out of the foul. That would have been our ball. And also by the Camels, but...
Yeah, one girl
Bella
from
Martin's
Castleview.
ready. She just cleaned her shoes off, man. She's locked in, guarding the big girl on the post.
We got a sideline inbound, and 4 inbounds to 1 top of the key, swings it out to her 2 spot on the wing. And she comes back to the top of the key, and she gets it to number 4 at the elbow. She bounces outside to the arc. Man, they love getting back out to the arc. Underneath, 20 wide open. She finishes strong. So inbound on the baseline. Yep, go running, 21. Get it.
Nelly turned it over.
She stepped out.
We got lucky. There.
So number 2 for Castleview almost had herself a steal.
This is
but
what we got.
It's
It's 3-possession game, and this is the first year in the shot clock for the Wyoming for preseason.
We're not
going to use it for regular season or state, but we do get the shot clock, and it's in play for our tournament here at home.
I don't think it has. I don't think we've come close to. It's nice to have, but
right now
it hasn't come close.
It's going to come in play.
Yeah.
And Coach Luchin hasn't really coached it unless we played the South Dakota school. So
is that right?
As the season goes on, we'll figure out we don't have to foul yet.
I forget from one state to the next. That's variations.
And this will be our first season to trial. Next year it's in full time.
So while it's in, so 2 minutes.
We miss.
Got it.
Board,
Let's bring it back. So 20 coming up middle of the floor. She's got a top of the key for the Lady Camels. She gives it to 21 from the wing, and she goes up for a 3, hits and just slides off the side of that nasty rim.
So we got to push on the 3-point shot. I think they pushed the screener. It's Kenna's screen.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't the shooter.
So it wasn't on the shot. So I think we're going to take it out of bounds here.
21 to inbound. Castleview trying to maintain their 9-point lead. They did pull back away with it a little bit. 1:58, just under 2 minutes on the clock. Again, PJ Nelson here with Coach. And Lady Camels setting up some offense. Kenna with the ball. She gets it from 20. Oh, she goes with penetration, and she gets a good take. Good touch on the ball.
Don't have to foul pressure. Try to get turnovers. Make them work a little shot clock.
2 minutes is a lot of basketball.
A lot of time. Yeah.
So here they cross half court. Number 4, we got a timeout with Castleview.
So
I'll tell you.
On the shot clock, so it's still a 3-possession game.
Let me ask you about the shot clock again that you just brought up. You said it's in trial. It's a trial season this year with it, but it's going to go into full effect next season if they decide to keep it.
No, it's not really.
So when you say it's in trial, what does that mean? Is it
actually the option in non-conference game to use it if you want?
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm not sure why we're not just implementing it right
all the way. Yeah, across the board.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of excuses. They say maybe some schools couldn't afford it. I think every school can afford, a couple $1,000s because.
Is that how much they are?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe to get them installed. I don't even know.
I don't think they'd be a couple.
But I'm glad we got it. It's fun. It just adds more strategy. And,
it's a big part of the game. It's like when they incorporate it in high school football. The big clock, the big delay of game clock.
Yeah.
When I played, they had delay game. They just didn't show us the clock.
Yeah.
You're just guessing.
We need to stop here. Stopper still. Stills are great because that's a quick score with
Yes, it is. So see how close they can D it up here. And we got a quick double.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
We didn't have to, though. That's one of those things where you got a good trap set.
You had a good trap.
Sideline, they got nothing.
That was a perfect. She came up.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's just play solid there and see what happens. I feel like they might throw it to us, and you're off on a live ball turnover.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're going the other way for a quick 2. And that's a quick inbound from underneath from the block out to the corner. Missed her deep jumper from the corner, in and out.
Bella with another board.
Here comes Bella, 13. Looks underneath to Kenna. Kenna with hands like a wide receiver. Boy, almighty.
Catch,
yes, it was. Good pass, good catch. Didn't get the finish, though. 117, 116, 115 left on the clock. 33 for the Camels. 40 for the SaberCats. And number 4 for the SaberCats. Looking to dribble off some clock. But Kenna's not letting her. Yep. Pressure. And she gives it up to one of the big girls. Comes up to relieve her. And then she just dishes it right back to her typical, kind of a motion look, just to run some clock off.
Yeah.
So clock stopped exactly at 60 seconds. And a 7-point lead, and the SaberCats at the free throw line, which has not been the most charitable stripe for them tonight. But, at this point in the game.
They're hitting them late here, and they're a good skilled basketball team. It's kind of, I'd say, a fluke. They missed as many as they did.
Right.
She knocked the first one down. They're all good-looking shooters.
They're a talented squad, that's for sure. Man, that was a fight. It was a dog fight, though.
Sorry.
We need some Reggie Miller-esque magic to happen here, where
in 11 seconds, whatever that was.
I was watching it live. I was like, this is, and I despised the man. I wasn't there. I was just watching on TV. But I said, this should not be possible. I didn't like the Pacers. I'm a Cleveland, I'm a glutton for punishment. Okay. I'm a big Cleveland fan across the your face said it all.
Hey, you had a couple of years now.
Oh, Kenna with a great take, and that was a block here.
Drill foul, that's Skippy. Good. You stop the clock, right? You get to the line to get the score, and you can set up your press. So this is about an ideal situation.
Catch your breath.
Yeah, if you can get a 3 within 10, or you get to the line, stop the clock, get set up here. If Luch had a pressing team, she's got a pressing team in. She could do subs if she wanted. So
nice shot,
great job by Kenna, getting fouled, knocks it down, and you hit this one, getting the press, and
Kenna's
turnover.
She's one of the smaller girls on the floor, but she got a big time presence. And has definitely made her presence felt on this game. Her second one goes up, in and out, off the back of the rim. But what do we got? Hit the back. Oh, it hit the hoop.
Yep. Hit off red and hit the back pole, so we get the ball back.
Oh, and it stays. Yeah. So she missed. She goes 1 of 2 with the free throws, and then now it stays because the red hit it off the back of the back.
They know what they're doing now. They're organized. They're doing the side elevator for Kenna.
Kenna looking
right
for
into
it.
The post.
33. They give it back underneath, and well, she was triple.
Long arms. There's 3 6-footers around her and threw it into the hand and
triple teamed. What do we got? Away from the ball.
Foul by us, it's one of those situations you give yourself about 3-4 seconds to get a steal. If you don't, you got to foul to stop the clock.
And was she? Yeah, that's what she was doing. I wasn't even.
Yep.
So 34-42 is the score. 34 for the Lady Camels, down 8 points, and she misses her first free throw, number 2. I believe that is for. I've been wanting to say. I've been trying like heck to not say White Castle. I've been wanting to say White Castle. Maybe I'm hungry.
Both.
She
Bella
missed both free
with another
throws.
board.
33 seconds and counting. Here she comes. 13 bringing the ball down the floor. Nobody stepping up on her. She comes up on the arc, and she's going to back into about 6 feet away. She crosses in with her step and goes up with her left, and she misses. But 33 with good hands underneath. Yeah. Man, they're so quick to blow that whistle, though.
Ball. And she's trying to foul. I like it. Crash, get a quick shot up, and go for the board. And
I don't even think it was an intentional foul, though. I think she was just going for the ball. I think she got it.
Yeah.
Got a nice little strip out of there.
Yeah.
But I feel like when the refs kind of see that, not all refs, I'm not lumping them together. I'm not dogging them either. I'm just saying I feel like when they see a ball kind of just get ripped away or something, they're like, oh, that's it. That must have been a foul.
Yeah, and sometimes late they're like thinking they want a foul, and you might strip one.
That's what it is, right? You're going to assume they're
trying.
So
they assume, and then you did hit it clean, but they're they're ready to call it.
No,
Yeah,
exactly. You go bear hug somebody before they go up for their layup. So she sinks that one. And pulls away just a little bit further on lead-wise.
9 with 20.
Yeah, indeed.
Reggie Miller
Speaking of, exactly. 20 goes, nice great pass underneath.
And there's that opposite, the dunker spot. Bella had her girl sealed.
Man, that was a good look. That was a quick pass. 20 with a good penetration.
Pass. And then Martinson seals that weak side, so her girl goes to help. And
where was everybody? Right.
Help her, and she did a great job and got herself to the line.
Yeah, she does. She gets the first one up, in and out. There's just not a whole lot of give on that rim. I see what you're saying.
And you know what? As a shooter, you got to be tough enough not to be thinking about that. You think swish.
Because that's the only way it goes in.
Yeah,
I know.
You just think swish.
She gets 1 of 2.
Yep, getting the press here. Down 8 with 16.
So we've got a full court press. Now they're backing off a little bit. As Coach just said, 13-10, 11-10, 9. Clock ticking. And I think they're just going to let this one wrap up. 35-43 will be your final score for this first game for the Lady Campbells. Well fought, though.
Yeah.
And your sister's one hell of a coach, I'll tell you that much. She's got herself a talented squad.
She knows. They play hard, and it's early, and it's all about finding identity, and I know these girls are going to do that.
And well played, Ken. You got to give credit where credit's due. Castleview played tough.
Yeah, bring up the team from Colorado. They like basketball. You want to travel 5 hours. They could go 15 minutes any which way and get 15
but they came up for this tournament.
Come up, so that's a good program. They love basketball and well coached, and that was a good game.
And Coach Bubba, along with PJ, the DJ, that would be me.
Let's go, actually, PJ, the DJ.
That's my morning show on Fox Country is where I usually am. But now,
he didn't like it when MJ was giving them buckets and the old.
Oh gosh, yeah, I got to see him at Richfield Coliseum.
Oh my.
What? Over Craig Elo?
Oh, I'm talking Elo. You know which one I'm talking about.
The one
fist pump, man.
Man, we were having such a good time. We were having such a good time here.
That hurt, I know.
Gosh, it hurt. They've talked to. They still. Craig Elo still has a heart. He will not. He rarely will answer a question regarding that shot.
Yeah.
Ever.
You know what, though? I think I might like that guy because
he's a baller.
Let me get him.
He wanted him.
Let's go. I take that.
He couldn't believe he made that. He's like, how is he still hanging in the air?
He hangs. He pulled it back. Who double pumps it from 17 or whatever that was?
It still makes it look beautiful.
That's why he's MJ. That's why he's the GOAT. It ain't LeBron. I don't care who's listening.
Oh no, LeBron. No, LeBron wore number 23 for a reason. You know, MJ didn't wear 23 because LeBron wore 23. Right. MJ wore 23 because his brother wore 23.
Up, man. You know what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. We all know. I mean, the world does know. They just like to. Everyone's a contrarian. Yeah. So we'll see if one of these squads, as the guys take the floor, and a well-fought game from the Lady Camels, and we'll have a lot more of that coming up as the season goes on. As you know, the Basin Radio Network will have. Both high schools covered for both the guys and the girls. And coming up will be Campbell County, the state of Wyoming's 4A defending state champs. And they're on the floor right now as they're warming up.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We may have Coach Luchin come up and talk. I don't know how that
Coach
goes.
Luchin, we could have her up here. Absolutely. If you want to have her come up, please do.
She might. I mean,
it's good to know people in high places, boss. So.
By golly.
I mean, man, I was up at first. I thought I was just going to be kicking it.
I'm not going to grill
me and Mercedes over here.
Yeah, heck.
And Mercedes, you're doing a fine job, by the way. Mercedes, good job. Mercedes is holding down our camera work for us, as if you're watching the game on YouTube. But So yeah, Camels are warming up, and they're not taking on Castleview.
They got Pine Ridge, South Dakota,
Pine
leading
Ridge,
scorer in the state.
the state of South
Richards,
Dakota.
He's going Division I, going to play for his home state, University of South Dakota.
Is he really?
I think he averaged 36 last year. He's going to be fun to watch. There he is, right there at the free throw.
I saw it. I could tell. Yep.
He's got a quick shot.
He's probably played varsity. All 4 years?
Eighth grade.
Eighth grade. They let him play varsity.
Yeah, I think so. He played Lakota Tech for a couple. We actually played him when he was a freshman. We went over to South Dakota, and yeah, great kid.
Talented.
And this team's well coached. I mean, and they got some transfers in. You got a coach like Coach Means over there. He gets the kids in the gym 24/7, 6 a.m.
Stays on.
Disciplined.
Yep.
Yeah, hard-nosed guy.
Gets to him young.
And you want to play, you go to the gym with Coach Means there. He's going to do skill work. He's going to have his teams playing hard, playing together. And
this Camels team, how many guys are returning from the state run?
Team.
Yeah.
All right, we got Big Jack right there at the ball, 6'8".
6'8", dude. No,
set,
yeah.
right? Like
I saw him on a football field. He can play football too.
Yeah, he's skilled. Great feet, big guy, very skilled, can pass the thing,
and good luck not being noticed at 6'8", right?
Yeah. And so he's coming back. Underneath, you got the redhead, Zach McMillan, just a great kid. I mean, yes, sir, you let me guard anyone. The point guard, the big guy, he's strong as an ox, and he's back. Point guard Brody Jarvis, little blondie. Everyone's going to know him. He stands out because he just flies around. His hair's flopping like he's Steve Nash, and he's not scared of anyone.
Like Steve Nash? That's a good analogy. I like it.
He dribbles
I pictured
through.
it perfect.
He does a little, we call it the Nash, where you dribble underneath instead of shooting that crazy thing over. He'll take 2 more dribbles, and he'll find guys. We call it heart touches, like I said. He's going to get in the heart, and he's going to find guys.
Man, these guys
and he's
going
to have to score this year. Last year, he had a lot of scores around him, Lane Lackey, Truman, and Nomar Gonzalez.
So they lost some good ones, though, too.
They lost some studs, but the Camel basketball next guy
stepping up.
And Jarvis is one of those guys that was just in the gym. He'd call me at 10 at night, hey, can you get in the gym and get some shots up?
Oh, nice. You're like, man, I can't hate on something like that. Yeah.
He's in the gym, and
I'll see you up there.
It's just so good to see a kid like I remember him at camp, and he's got these little glasses on. They're about that thick, and he's just looking in the eye and just
hungry.
giving everything. So it's like you could tell certain kids
just want
they're going to be here at this stage under the lights as a senior, and he's ready to be the captain of the Camels. And so him and Jack are the anchors. And
that's cool to see.
Yeah. And we got Riley Hawk as a senior. Didn't play last year, but an excellent shooter over there. He's a baseball kid, and he's back to basketball, so now he's a basketball kid. And man, he's a kid that can just flat get hot at any time. He's going to benefit from like Jack getting double teamed and Brody getting in the paint.
I heard the Drew Wasserman, the backup quarterback, is one heck of an athlete, and they're expecting something out of him. He's a young dude, too.
He's young, but he's not physically young.
Man, he can throw a football like he's a senior that's started for 3 years.
Mentally, man, he's not scared of it. He came in last year for a freshman and got big minutes for us. And he come in and whap a 3 in a big conference.
Yeah, right. He's a sophomore. That's crazy.
So he's just a sophomore, and he acts like a senior. So he's going to be fun to watch, and he's a great decision maker.
And he's got the respect of his peers too, because in the football field, he definitely
he does everything right.
Yeah, he's one of that.
I could tell stories about him, and I probably will at some point
as the game goes forward.
Well, yeah, it was
absolutely.
Season, and talk about Brody Jarvis, because he's a freshman last year. He hasn't been in our system, and we do. We're like a month in, and he already knows answers when I ask questions. How do we do this and why? And
you're like I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
I love you.
Why does he know the answers? How can I've been here for 3 years, maybe a senior, and he doesn't know, and he already knows? It's because is it because he's a super smart? Well, yeah, he's smart. Is it
super smart?
And Jarvis, he cares. If you care.
That's all.
You're going to figure it out, because then you're going to work hard. You're going to listen.
You're going to watch film. You're going to hit the weight room.
All that stuff. And so, he cares. And you get guys that care.
Basketball is a wonderful sport. You want to know why I always love basketball? Is because you could work on it alone.
Yeah.
You can't play quarterback alone.
Man.
You can't. But you can play basketball alone, and it's therapeutic. It's a beautiful sport.
You're right.
And then when you get a bunch of good ones together, then you get some good hoops going, and that's what we're about to have going in about 9 minutes. Is this pregame clock is counting down, and you've got again the defending state champs for 4A, biggest division in the state of Wyoming, is right here in front of us. And I can tell you from what I'm watching, dude, that dude is so darn big.
Yeah, he led us in three-point percentage last year.
6'8", dropping them like money.
Shot 44% from three. But again, it's a team thing, and he benefited from the other 2 big senior guards we had, Lane Lackey and Truman DeGrange, and focus on them. And Jack was worried about it and said, no, he can step out and hit that. And, he's just going to be problematic for Wyoming teams. And we'll see how Pine Ridge matches up for him because they got a 6'5" kid that transferred in.
That's going to.
But 6'8", and his shoulders are big. So, it's not going to really affect Jack. He goes against,
at least they got somebody.
Coach Anderson there is his first year. An ex-Campbell that played here.
Are you kidding me?
I coached Coach Anderson at minor league baseball when he was a third grader. He was my pitcher. Let's go,
minor
Coach
league
Anderson.
Baseball.
So, it's awesome to see him. This is his first game as a head coach, and I know he's excited.
And he's an alumni of Campbell County.
All-State. Went and played Division II over at Black Hills State.
Good.
And he's
talented
back.
athlete.
Yeah.
Probably a great coach too.
Great coach.
Because he had
Even
coaches like you.
Well, I love his personality. Even keeled. And, low-key. I was, they call me maybe a little more fiery and this and that, but he's low-key, but that doesn't mean you're not competitive.
That's
man.
right.
He works hard, and he's competitive, and his team respects the heck out of him, and he's a super intelligent coach. And, he's going to be doing a great job.
Just because people aren't Bobby Knighting it up doesn't mean that,
Yeah, you're not competitive.
We already saw that man was destined to be canceled. And I'm not a fan of cancel culture, but it was like Coach Knight knows that the next chair you throw, buddy.
Yeah.
They couldn't wait for this part of the future to come for him. And then he had his last sliding chair across the floor. But you're absolutely right. Just because a coach sits back and is calm, collected, where you see assistant coaches reacting more so, doesn't mean they're a bad coach. Just means they're thinking.
Coach Anderson's definitely, he is highly intelligent and knows the game as good as anyone in the state. I mean, he was a great guy for me to lean on last year, how they guard in this action, that action. He always knew, and he gave great insight.
Will these two face off any other time this season? Is it common for these two?
No, this is it. This is maybe the third time they've
ever played
them. And it's been 3 years in a row. It's been fun.
And it's been for the tournament, right?
Yep.
For the REMAX Professionals Gillette Early Bird Basketball Tournament, P.J. Nelson along with Coach Bubba. And he's been my right-hand man. And he's up here in a $2,500 suit making me look like a jerk.
Oh, man.
I'm just kidding.
$2,500 suit. I get my J.C. Penney's, man. I got
my
a few
JC
of those. It was on clearance, man. I get them jackets for $25, and I got a closet full of them every year. I'm no longer getting my Christmas gift, the tie and the suit or new set of pants. I'm a PE teacher, baby. Let's give me them sweatpants.
If my wife got me a suit, I'd be like, what? We have to go to court for something? Or I don't know what's happening. What's going on?
That's what I'm using for now, weddings and funerals. By golly, I like the weddings a little more.
Me too, my friend. You said it. So just 5.5 minutes or so, and we're going to take a quick break. But when we come back, we'll have tip-off coming up. Between Campbell County Camels, varsity boys basketball. Their first game of the season as they're going to be taking on, again, who's it, Coach?
Pine Ridge. Thorpes.
Pine Ridge.
Yeah.
Thorpes.
The Thorpes, man.
What's
Jim Thorpe, I would say.
Jim Thorpe.
Supposedly the greatest athlete of the century.
That's a lie.
Native.
Pistol Pete Maravich was the best. Okay.
Man, we have a little talk show going on.
Yeah, we do.
That man. About skill, I'd say he probably spent a little time by himself playing basketball.
Pistol Pete?
Yeah, right?
That was what it was all about. That's what his dad instilled in him was you better be always
all day.
Working on your game. I found myself blindfolding myself, dribbling up and down my sidewalk on a dead-end street in Avon Lake, Ohio.
Let's go.
My neighbors.
Blindfold, hit the rock and figure that one out. I shut the lights off in my grandma's basement.
There it is.
I'd lose that thing, and then I'm spending half my time trying
looking
to find it.
You're having to flip the light back. Or you're just refusing to turn the light on.
Yeah, well, I don't know where the light was because it's literally pitch black.
And you're
crowded.
That's no better place to try to get better at ball handling. No need for the blindfold there.
Yeah.
I like that you're spending most of your time looking for it. So would I. People don't realize how hard it is. Even your peripheral vision. You keep your head up and you can still see the ball a little bit. Try to dribble with your eyes closed. It's damn near impossible.
It ain't easy.
Except for people like Kyrie or Pistol Pete. Which, that man stepped onto a basketball court at 40 years old to play a game. And that was very sad news. But you know what?
Yeah.
How fitting was that? For him to go out and play a game. His heart gave out, died on a court that gave him his life, and he had given his life to the Lord and everything, man. He had come full circle, and his story, it really was. And I saw that movie about him when I was a youngster, and I just remember the impression it had on me. And so I never really got to watch him play as he played in an era. I'm born in '82, so he was done playing by the time I was old enough to be paying attention. But I'll tell you what, he was still one of my favorite players. So when that news came through the ticker, I was like, oh my goodness, what?
Yeah, he was different 100%. Like he was way ahead of his time. The stuff he was doing with
Yes,
the ball
he
was
was.
incredible.
And that's what they depicted so well in that movie was his ability to see the floor. And then now you see a lot of players, it's a lot more common where they have this natural ability to see the floor. But still, what he was doing is still almost not matched by very many talents that play this day and age that looked up to him. Mm-hmm. And they just recently did I want to say documentary or some sort of about Pistol Pete, about with these modern players and so many of them, Kyrie Irving being one of them, all of them acknowledging, all of them saying Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete, probably one of the most underrated, overlooked NBA players to ever pick up a basketball.
Yeah.
So 2.5 minutes and counting. And let me switch this live stream. For those of us, we're on 97.3 KAML, of course. On the good old-fashioned radio. But as for online, you want to go to BasonsRadioNetwork.com. You can find the link for the stream there. I got to make sure I switch this stream up. Bear with us, but we'll be back with you here just momentarily.
Good looking? Good looking shoes. Yes, they're good looking shots. Yeah, well, I'm sure I'm screwing up a lot.